to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Desmond Bain slipped to the 30th pick in 2020, and he said, quote, "I will not forget that. I take it personally. I've been that way ever since I was a kid. Growing up in Richmond, Indiana, a small town, you gotta fight for respect, and that's what I've been doing my whole life." BA?
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Drew Holiday out there with Derek White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, we've got Franz Wagner. Desmond Bain is out there with Banchero. And it's Thomas in at the 2. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's White. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Holiday. Porzingis up top. 4 on the clock. Tatum can't hit. Porzingis against Wagner. To the paint. Pass to Banchero. He can't hit that time. Tatum with some nice D. White with it. Outside, Brown. The 3 is up. The shot no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
Now here's White. Last game for him, he had 14. Outside Holiday. Outside Porzingis. And it's all from 3-point range. Pass to Banchero. And stolen by Porzingis. And here's White. Now here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, when you think about Jalen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And how about Jalen Brown, Doris? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they've challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package. Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Out to the wing. Here's McClung. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Wagner, left side. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. McClung grabs the board. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, as you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
And of course, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, BA, 2 trips to the NBA Finals, led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
Here's Thomas. The Celtics making their last shot. And there it is for him.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Boston trailing. Pass to Tatum. Over Banchero. Rebound by the Magic. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Banchero's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Tatum.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 7 points.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
So it's Orlando now. Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Banchero. He's covered by Holiday. And Banchero gets it to go.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Outside Tatum. From downtown. That won't go either for Tatum.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
And Banchero gets it to go.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And the Celtics call time here.
And you have to think that one advantage the Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Banchero's gone 5 for 7 shooting. You know, versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
On the take. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 13.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Brown. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Thomas. To the wing, right side. McClung. Misses the 3. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
With the teardrop. Second chance effort. And Banchero gets it to go. He's got 15.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
There's Tatum with the 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
This team it's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass. Left strong with the slam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want
The game plan is solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 18 points. Over to the wing. Here's Banchero. Horford covering. Banchero no good. And the Celtics in possession here. They trail by 16. Richard, no good. Pass to McClung. Here's Banchero. Horford covering. Counted. Banchero's got 17 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
One of the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
There are a couple things that stand out right away when I think about Franz Wagner. The first is what a great putter he is. Timing, feel, when to go, when not to. And he's also very capable of putting it on the deck and driving open areas.
Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Walker. Clock at 6. To win the run. No luck on that one. And Orlando the other way now. Sharp movement is part of what makes Wagner such a tough cover doors.
Yeah, and I think BA is going to stay in tough cover for a long time. He's got excellent instincts, strong fundamentals. Wagner's game is only going to grow the more experience he gets.
And Boston has possession. The Magic making their last shot. No one covering.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Carter, pass to Covington, shoots over Walker, blocked. Here's Hauser. To the left side wing, takes a three, and the Celtics have another three.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Faulkner, and it's Cornette with a rebound. So it's Boston now. It's a 14-point game. To the left wing. Here's Hauser. No good on the triple. Orlando with the ball. Smith passes to Carter. Here's Fultz. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Wow, Markelle Fultz finishing with power. This guy's confidence growing and growing.
Horford outside. Pass to Pritchard.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Fires from deep. Gets the three ball to go. Pritchard's got 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general. On time and on target. Do that consistently.
Here's Walker. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Pritchard. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Cornette. Oh, nice D from Carter. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Here's Smith. Wagner, right side. And he was camped in the lane there. Gets a 3-second call. The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Well, the Celtics shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard, covered by Covington. Here's Pritchard. He's got 9. Walker for 3. Covington grabs the board. Here's Smith. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Smith's got his second bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Cornette. Back to Pritchard. The 3 ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Covington up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Walker on the double team. Covington finds Carter. 5 on the clock. Covington passes to Fultz. That three's off the mark. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Boston again missing. Left side Covington. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That's a way you end quarters. That's how you end the game. It can go a long way to a W or an L.
18.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Taj Gibson is out there with Wagner. Then it's Daniel Tice. Then it's Robert Covington. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame, layers to his game, and still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just gotta be better. I can elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I gotta make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Porzingis is checked in for Boston.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The doors for the Magic seems like they are still developing.
Yes, BA, there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What your hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in.
For the Celtics, Derek White.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Holiday passes to White. Back to Holiday. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
In the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Covington against Holiday. Covington inside. He had 9 points in his last time out, and the layup falls. And the Magic lead by 14. Boston with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. White, the pass to Holiday. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Houston. Covington inside. He's covered by Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Brad, you were one of the OGs in the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. For Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Gibson. It's good.
If Todd Gibson gets around the rack, you understand this guy is going to make an opportunity.
Who poked away. And they're running. Here's Covington. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Covington's got 8.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
It's good. He's got 11.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Covington against Holiday. Covington inside. Holiday grabs the miss. For Boston, they've got 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Holiday against Covington. And looks like an illegal pick was set against the rest of the team.
They've done a lot of good things today. One area they need to improve is their ball security.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Outside White. And he gets it to go. White's got his first points in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Booker. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on White.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it.
Brand, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And Carroll. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. Great D that time from Maine. The Magic have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
On the wing, Tatum. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Thomas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Carroll, and he dunks it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. White on the wing. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Down low, left side Bane, pass to Carroll. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Brown from 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important to us.
It is, PA. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Carroll. pass on the layup. Zach Harrell's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Tipped away. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Pass to McClung. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. Offensive board. Tipped. Here's Thomas. Here's Bankero. Unable to get that one. Good D by Porzingis. Boston on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Brown can't hit. Orlando leading. Here's McClung with the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And the shot goes down.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Bankero, pounded by Tatum. And Bankero gets it to go. Bankero's got 23.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And the Celtics call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Porzingis. And it's Hauser in for White. Brown passes to Holiday. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Holiday's got 12 now in this quarter.
Terrific night for Holiday so far. And I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
The shake. And the layup is good.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Out to Horford. There's the triple. Orlando grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Thomas. Trying again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's both from the strike. Boston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line from there. That's all Franz Wagner.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the Celtics shooting only 42%. Outside, Brown. Here's Hauser. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And fooling by Brown. Fast break, here come the Celtics. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bankero. To the inside, Wagner, and he finishes. That makes it 4 out of 5.
That's big time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Outside, Brown. It doesn't go for him. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Here's Bankero. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bankero's got 25 points. Outside Tatum. 1:33 left in the first half of this game. Here's Hauser. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Good drive by Bain. And that one is hammered home.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Stolen by Bain. Wagner for three. Boston with a rebound. Holiday's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Looking to end the run. Gets tipped.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Boston shooting really well here in the second quarter. 54%. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Horford on the assist from Holiday. Horford's got his first basket of the night.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Three-pointer. The shot by McClung no good. Boston shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Left side Tatum. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, then you can go for it.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Celtics substitution.
It's Bain. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We'll be right back after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Things were going Orlando's way from the beginning. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution immediately triggered a 15-4 run at the start. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. The second quarter didn't advance their lead, but they still dominated the half overall, ending it way, way out. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the score.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But no, just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Wagner. Taking a look at the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Derek White out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Porzingis in at the 5.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when the man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Here's Bain. Tatum with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Pass to Thomas. Here's McClung. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Holiday. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A physical guard plays with no fear. Holiday doesn't get to the line as often as you think.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Yep, that one goes. And Carroll's got 31 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Magic.
Good on the second one. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Holiday. Outside White. Knocked away. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Banchero. Here's Thomas. Drops in the layup for 2. Thomas has got 10 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Wagner comes to help. There's Tatum with the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. 11 points in the game.
His shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble, or in this case, just rising and firing off the catch. Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Let's have another big round of applause for your Magic News.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock of this final half of play. Porzingis passes to White. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Here's Banchero. The shot, no good. Tatum with some nice D. Boston is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Payne with the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Banchero. Shot is up. Rebound Boston. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And here's Brown for 3. Not going to go that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. And he lobs it up the rim.
He's flat-fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Holiday. 18 points for him. Outside White. And he banks it home with one hand.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he is the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Unloads from 13. Second chance shot. Here's Porzingis. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
He takes it in. Here's Wagner. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. White for 3. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Pass to Wagner. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
What you can't do is speed up Franz Wagner. This guy sees what's available in pick and rolls and takes the right shot.
Now Tatum. And here's White. Shot clock at 5. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Banchero. He's got 36 points. And he comes up with a bucket. Banchero's got 38 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Porzingis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Banchero. Tatum with some nice D.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Outside Payne. Pass to Thomas. No good there. Good work defensively by White.
And they're just one foul now away from the win.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Walker in for Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And the Magic call time here.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
Substitutions here. Well, the Magic shooting 59% in this one, a good average. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Brett.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Holt passes to Tice. And another miss by Orlando. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
From behind the arc, Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 12 points in the game.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Pass to Pritchard. It's Walker all the way. to Pritchard. Now Walker. 6 to shoot. Over Fultz. And that one's long. And for the Magic, they're shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Pass to Covington. Wagner outside. Outside Covington. Gibson down low. He's against Horford. Oh, a nice shot by Gibson.
Taj Gibson has built his NBA game on his ability to rebound the basketball consistently. What a great nose for it he has.
Now Walker. Horford inside. Working on Gibson. So it's Orlando now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Wagner. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Pritchard for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one. Now the Magic with it. Leading by 12. Covington with it. And he makes it. Covington's got 12 points in the game.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Got a piece of it. Gibson with it. Now Horford defending. Pass to Gibson. Back to Fultz. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line with one more. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
Here's Walker. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots from the right block. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Hey guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Cornette. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls. White, he's checked in for Boston.
Shooting for Boston.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 1:26 left in the third. Tice inside. Horford covering. And it's Tice missing. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
The Magic shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Covington against White. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty fast.
A difficult situation for Boston. Out left to the wing. Here's Hauser. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Nice D from Wagner.
Oh man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Covington, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Cornette with the bucket.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Left side Covington. Shoots over White. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's the Orlando Magic with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Smith. Taj Gibson is out there with Wagner. Then it's Wendell Carter. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Hauser. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Wagner. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
And that one misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10 rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Gibson down low. Brown against Carter. And yep, it's good.
Wendell Carter Jr. matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy two.
And Holiday powers it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's White. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove.
And the shot goes in.
Can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wagner. That shot off the mark. Brown with some nice D. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Cornette. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Well, the Magic shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Here's Houston. Got a piece of it.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
A nice shot by Brown.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
To the left side wing. Smith passes to Carter. Here's Houston. He's guarded by White. Inside. Pass to Gibson. 5 to shoot. Shot left block. Here's Carter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Listen, it is not easy to guard a big, physical, tough guy like Wendell Carter Jr., right? Without fouling him, it's not easy to do.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Cornette. And it's Tatum in for Hauser. Take it away! Outside Bain. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I tell you, what an improvement for Jaylen Brown on the offensive end. Both in recognition and execution. Hit that pull-up jumper, sir.
Thomas. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Carter, good. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Back to White. Outside Holiday. Back to White. Carter against Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. Count that bucket. Brown's got 22 points.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Outside Bain. Brown with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They can't get the first one.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're not doing themselves any favors.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Outside Holiday. Rebound by the Magic. Thomas has got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Bain. Over Holiday. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Magic lead by 11.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Outside Holiday. With some arc. And there's the rejection. Here's Thomas. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Banchero. Over Tatum. And it's Orlando with another.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Magic have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. And Banchero gets it to go.
Well, they're just riding a hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in his zone all night.
Pass to Tatum. Hook loose. And the Magic pushing it up now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Now one on Tatum. No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Magic.
He hits the second from the line. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Now Tatum. And he drives in. That one's good for 2. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Pass to Wagner. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Tatum. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Bain, the pass to Wagner. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Back to Holiday. The shot comes out, and Orlando will come the other way. And Carroll no good. The Celtics have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freeze in the first half.
That's good for Holiday.
One thing you gotta love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Wagner's checked in for Wagner. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Up and in on the layup. And the Magic lead by 18.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
And the basket by Bain. Bain's got 4 points in the quarter.
And another Another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Rebuilding a team is as challenging a proposition as ever, especially for smaller franchises, Doris.
I think BA, certainly those smaller markets face some challenges that larger markets do not. But I would also point to the success of Milwaukee. They had success in their draft. They invested in your talent in terms of player development. So to build a playoff-ready team, there are so many things that must be in place, but you also have to have some luck. Nobody knew how good Giannis or Nikola were going to be.
To the inside. And then Carroll with the bucket. And the assist from Bain. Bain's got 3 assists tonight.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Back to White. Pass to Tatum. 4-3. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. Orlando shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Here's Thomas. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Wagner. And the shot's good.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner, and boy, what touch from the big man.
Outside Tatum. And the impact of international players in the NBA is climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
Boston calls timeout.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And now a moment to present the mid-balance player of the game, Derek White.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. Shooting at a clip over 50%. I'll tell you what, that's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
Gibson's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Thomas. Back to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington grabs the board. Now the Magic with it. Gibson with it. Picked up by Tatum. Here's Bain. Misses in close. Boston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Jason Tatum, and that's good. Tatum's got 23.
Boy, you love the rise of fire off the bounce by Jason Tatum. That is not easy.
Timeout called, the Magic.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Tice is checked in for Orlando. Pass to Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got 8 points in the quarter.
Daniel Tice is unselfish by nature, puts the pass on time and on target.
Here's Tatum. Fires the 3. And the Celtics another 3. Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Boston has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paolo and Carroll.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Tillman comes in for Jason Tatum. Walker, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for White.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul.
First one falls for him. Tatum's checked in for Cornette.
The line for the Celtics. Xavier Tillman.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Covington. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Walker for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Nice left side. Good on the bucket.
Daniel Tice just carves out space close and assertive to score the basketball there.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. They saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.